Earlier this week, the popular video game storefront Steam revealed its top VR exclusive experiences of 2022. This year's list features a variety of classic titles like GORN and I Expect You to Die, as well as new experiences like Among Us VR and Bone Lab. Games are broken up into 3 distinct tiers: Platinum, Gold, and Bronze, with Platinum featuring the top-selling VR software based on gross revenue. Let's move on with a list of silver titles. Until You Fall. From the team behind I Expect You to Die, this arcade-inspired VR hack-and-slash roguelike will force you to find and master your own fighting style for hours of frantic, kinetic fun. Prepare for the fight of your life. Move your arms and body to the synthwave soundtrack as you attack, block, cast spells and dodge your way deeper into the heart of a neon fantasy world filled with magic-infused monsters. Equip yourself with a variety of gameplay-altering weapons as you continue to gain strength and strike down the monstrosities that lurk within Rokar.
Fight. Fall. Rise again.
Job Simulator. In a world where robots have replaced all human jobs, step into the job simulator to learn what it was like to job. A tongue-in-cheek virtual reality experience for HTC Vive and Oculus Rift Plus Touch. In a world where robots have replaced all human jobs, step into the job simulator to learn what it was like to job.
You've been doing a really good job lately. I think it's about time you got a promotion.
Hooray! It's 5 o'clock! Woohoo! It's time to go home!
Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask you to come in on
Saturday.
Thief Simulator VR. Become a thief in VR. Feel the thrill of stealing in free roam sandbox neighborhoods. Use lockpicks and high-tech hacking tools. Observe your target, gather information and hide from police. Or drive a car like crazy to get out of trouble. Rumble. Rumble is a fighting game you play with your body. By moving in specific ways, you can control and manipulate the rock around you. Some movements may pull a rock up from the ground, while other movements can be used to hurl that rock forward. The gym, your base of operations, is packed with ways for you to learn how to rumble. Explore it fully, and you will find the knowledge you need to become the best of the best. Study the movements, their effects, then learn to combine them to attack your opponents, and defend yourself. I Expect You to Die. Welcome to the world of espionage and deception, Agent. We hope you're ready for the challenges you'll face in this virtual reality escape the room puzzle game. I Expect You to Die places you in the well-polished shoes of an elite secret agent. Solve complex puzzles in order to survive deadly situations in immersive and dangerous locales. Complete 7 covert operations using your smarts, your wits, and the power of telekinesis, a special ability given to all agents in the field. The agency expects you to escape each sticky situation and defeat Dr. Zor. Or die trying.
I'm sure you'll be our top agent in no time. But to be perfectly honest, and with all due condolences, I expect you to die.
Medal of Honor Above and Beyond. Charge into history with Respawn's ambitious Medal of Honor, Above and Beyond. Fight on the front lines of iconic World War II battles, ducking behind cover as you storm the beaches of Normandy, or blind firing around cover in a sinking German U-boat. With a 10-plus hour cinematic campaign, intense multiplayer action, and a poignant gallery of VR-ready films, Medal of Honor, Above and Beyond lets you experience history like never before.
That's all we can ask for.
Zero Caliber VR. Zero Caliber VR is a first-person tactical shooter developed by Israel Games exclusively for premium virtual reality headsets. The story brings the player to a dystopian United States in the not-too-distant future where physics-based interaction combined with hyper-realistic weapon handling and stunning graphics will make you feel like you're physically part of the action. Fight either alone, or with your friends throughout the whole campaign, which is fully playable in co-op. Action-oriented story, gripping gunfights, realistic weapons with an on-the-fly swappable attachment system. Immersion like you've never felt before in a VR military shooter. Arizona Sunshine. Virtual reality meets the zombie apocalypse. Arizona Sunshine is a first-person shooter built exclusively for VR that immerses you and up to 3 fellow survivors in a post-apocalyptic southwestern America overrun by zombies.
Yes. Nice.
When you hear a flash of a human voice on the radio, your hopes surge. There are survivors out in the blistering heat of the post-apocalyptic Grand Canyon state. Armed with little more than your motion-controlled weapons and the scarce ammo and consumables you find along the way, you need to navigate the hordes of zombies coming for your brain in your desperate search for survivors. Built exclusively for VR, Arizona Sunshine puts you in the midst of a zombie apocalypse. Survive solo or join forces with fellow survivors, handle weapons with real-life movements, and freely explore a post-apocalyptic world in VR. Putting the undead back to rest is more thrilling than ever before. GORN. Test your skills in the arena with GORN. The developers call it a ludicrously violent VR gladiator simulator, and that mostly covers the explanation, but you should add in the word hilarious. You're thrown into combat with enemies who clearly skip leg day, who sort of wobble back and forth more than they walk, and you're left to punch and stab and bludgeon your way through them with a variety of oversized weapons. It's silly, it's satisfying, and it's one of the only games that lets you wallop an enemy into the stands like Babe Ruth hitting a homer. Perfection. Virtual Desktop. One of the most important apps you should have on your headset is Virtual Desktop. This nifty piece of software allows you to stream your desktop PC to your VR headset wirelessly in real time. You can comfortably browse the web, watch movies and TV, and play your favorite PC games. If you have a Meta Quest 2, you can even stream PC VR games and apps directly to your standalone device, no cable required. That said, you'll still need a VR-ready PC in order to access more powerful content. Still, this is an incredible app that basically turns your Quest 2 into a hybrid standalone/PC VR headset.
The home theater environment is particularly useful for watching movies. You can use your favorite video player.
Ragnaröck. Are you ready to rock? Ragnaröck is a solo/multiplayer VR rhythm game in which you play a Viking captain competing in a ship race. With your 2 hammers, crush the incoming runes in sync with epic Viking music. Keep hitting the runes perfectly to accumulate combo energy in your hammers, and you will be able to activate a speed boost. OVR Toolkit. OVR Toolkit is a Steam VR overlay utility designed to make viewing the desktop within VR easy and intuitive. OVR Toolkit allows you to display specific desktop windows, quickly select between them, use intuitive controls to navigate those windows, and use a virtual keyboard to type. Ever wanted to reply to Discord messages without taking off your headset or looking through a nose piece? Ever wanted to pause that song you're listening to without fumbling around on your keyboard? Now you can with ease. OVR Toolkit is compatible with all Steam VR compatible headsets. The utility is being built with the Vive/Vive Pro, Valve Index, and Oculus Rift/Rift S in mind, though WMR headsets are compatible too. Kayak VR Mirage. Kayak VR Mirage is a jaw-dropping and exhilarating journey through beautiful and unique locations, tailor-made for virtual reality. Maneuver our fully physically accurate kayak around checkpoints and crown yourself the fastest, or take it easy and use the free roam mode for a leisurely trip and enjoy the scenery. Green Hell VR. Green Hell VR is the most complex and authentic survival game for VR. The game faithfully recreates the dangerous conditions of the Amazon jungle. Alone and stranded, you will never feel safe. To survive, you have to face your weaknesses. Maintaining hunger, thirst, fatigue and mental health is going to be an integral part of your journey. Wild animal attacks and tropical diseases could strike you down at any time and out of nowhere if you are not prepared. Since you won't get any help from the outside world, you need to craft your tools and weapons, learn how to build shelters, and heal nasty wounds. Ancient Dungeon VR. Grab your gear and delve into the dungeons of this roguelite dungeon crawler, Ancient Dungeon VR, and uncover its secrets. All dungeons you encounter in your playthrough are randomly generated and filled with traps, secrets, semi-bosses and tons of different kinds of loot. The deeper you go, the more dangerous the environment and the enemies will get. There are differently themed dungeons that you'll encounter, for example the Overgrown Gatehouse, that features a lot of vegetation and plant-based enemies, or the Forgotten Library, where magical creatures reside. Rick and Morty Virtual Rick-ality. Rick and Morty have teleported into your living room for a cutting-edge VR adventure from Adult Swim Games and Alchemy Labs, Job Simulator. Play as a Morty clone as you explore Rick's garage, the Smith household, and alien worlds. Experience life as a clone of Morty and all the trauma that comes with it. Step through portals to strange worlds, help Rick with his bizarre experiments, and use your hands in VR to pick up and play in an interaction-filled 3D Rick-ality. Follow Rick's directions, or don't, to solve puzzles and complete missions in this fully voice-acted adventure.
What do you actually do in this game? You might be asking yourself, what else does this game have to offer? Well, it's got one of these things in it! You can do this! It's like a gimmick, Rick. I mean, who's gonna play this? You're gonna play this, Morty. What? Oh my god! You killed it! I mean, me! You'll never understand its majesty. VR for everyone. Everyone with the box on their face, Morty. One day you'll understand, Morty. It's raining money here at VR Land. It's raining money. Haha! Wubba lubba dub dub!
Pistol Whip. Winner of VR Goody at the 2020 DICE Awards, this physical FPS is fueled by dynamic tracks, dreamscape visuals, and easy to learn, tough to master gunplay. Inspired by iconic action cinema, the only thing that goes harder than this title's soundtrack is you. Conquer the leaderboards, flow to the music with your own rhythmic patterns, or go all out as a dual-wielding deadeye with nothing to lose.
Weapons or winter skins. Then, let your friends try. Challenge each other in the same room with Party Mode on your very own local leaderboard. All this and more coming to Pistol Whip in 2022. Play the Encore update first on February 24th.
The Thrill of the Fight. The Thrill of the Fight is a down-to-earth VR boxing game focused on authenticity. Enter a virtual gym and battle a series of unique challengers with their own styles and techniques. Use timing and skill to land the knockout blow. Evade swings, land jabs, and block punches to become the king of the ring. Room scale is required with a minimum supported play area size of 2 meters by 2 meters, 6.5 feet by 6.5 feet. Please ensure your Steam VR Chaperone boundaries or Oculus Guardian boundaries are set up properly for room scale and that you are willing to move and punch anywhere within and around the play area you have defined. Joystick movement is not supported, and you are expected to physically move around in the real world. Among Us VR. Emergency meeting. There's a killer aboard this spaceship. Is it you? Too bad, you doth protest too much. Out the airlock you go. Among Us VR reimagines the hit game of deception from a new first-person perspective. Explore the stars with your crewmates, but beware, at least one of them is an imposter intent on killing off everyone else. Online matches support 4 to 10 VR players ages 13+, so gather some friends, choose your favorite hat, grab the new hat packs for even more options, and get ready to learn which ones are a little too good at lying. Table tennis. The ultimate table tennis simulator. Play opponents from around the world or hone your skills by playing a match against our AI. We're obsessed with creating the most realistic VR table tennis simulation the world has ever seen. After countless hours of hard work and support from our amazing community, we believe that we accomplished that goal. Walkabout mini golf. Nobody plays mini golf for the golf, right? You're there for the theme, for the unique obstacles, and for the part where your ball goes down a ramp and flies out the other end directly into the hole. Walkabout mini golf gets it. And 2022 was arguably Walkabout mini golf's biggest year yet, with the release of courses based on Jim Henson's Labyrinth and Cyan's Mist interspersed among Mighty Coconut's originals. Can the momentum continue? Signs point to yes, with Mighty Coconut kicking off a Jules Verne-themed trilogy in September with 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea and 2 more Verne courses coming in 2023, along with more Lost Cities and entirely new packs. But why wait? Walkabout mini golf is already excellent, whether you're getting in some after-work solo practice or catching up with friends and family with a side helping of casual competition. XSOverlay. XSOverlay is a desktop overlay application for OpenVR. It aims to be as intuitive as possible, minimalist and out of the way, but fully functional. XSOverlay conforms to your needs, and will adjust itself as such.
Desktop, Audio, YouTube-Ding. Vielleicht auch mit Spotify und sonstigen Programmen. So, jetzt gehen wir mal auf die Bildschirme ein.
I expect you to die too. Welcome back, Agent. Right now, Zoraxis believes you are dead. To capitalize on this moment, we are sending you deep undercover to explore some diabolical intelligence the agency has received regarding Zoraxis' move for world domination. Here's what we can tell you now. Your first mission is to protect the Prime Minister, who is attending a theater production featuring world-famous actor and celebrity John Juniper. Agent, we need you too. Use your ever-present power of telekinesis to solve puzzles, escape dangerous situations, and manipulate objects. Go undercover using disguises to figure out exactly what Zoraxis is up to. Not die.
I can see you're settling in. Please, make yourself comfortable.
Population 1. Population 1 is the acclaimed Battle Royale game in VR, and it's about to get even better with Sandbox. Launching December in early access, the user-generated game creator will offer more ways than ever to explore, create, and play. Take the action anywhere, be it a war-torn Viking village, a moon base, or a tense battle in the belly of a giant dragon. Grab it now so you don't miss out on the festive content this holiday. Compound is a randomized, roguelite, free-roaming shooter for VR veterans, with a unique pixelated aesthetic. Duck and dodge around enemy fire in a tough-as-nails retro FPS with multiple locomotion options and difficulty settings ranging from easy to spicy. Prepare to die, a lot, until you are good enough to reach the heart of the corporation and take back what belongs to everyone. The Room VR, A Dark Matter. The British Institute of Archaeology, London, 1908. The disappearance of an esteemed Egyptologist prompts a police investigation into the unknown. Explore cryptic locations, examine fantastic gadgets, and uncover an otherworldly discovery which blurs the line between reality and illusion. Designed from the ground up for the unique capabilities of virtual reality, players can inhabit the spine-tingling world of The Room and interact with its strange contraptions in this compelling new chapter.
Get away from me! Come on! This in history class! No!